Joining me now, Jefferson Morley, the Vice President of the Mary Ferrell Foundation, the nation's largest online source of JFK assassination records. He is also the editor of the JFK Facts blog. Jefferson, thanks so much for being with us. We appreciate it. Your group had sued for the release of these remaining documents, and you have described this week's document dump as a sham. As we know, we're not getting all of them. Explain why. What's going on?
Well, Jim, when the CIA says we're not hiding anything, but just let us hide 4,000 different assassination-related records, you know, some people are going to, like your previous guest, are going to say, but that's fine, we trust them. But you know what? The CIA has an atrocious record on transparency around the Kennedy assassination. They misled the Warren Commission on key points. They misled the House Select Committee on assassinations on key points. And last week, Judge John Thunheim, the chairman of the JFK Review Board in the 1990s, called on the CIA to release additional documents that he said the CIA had deceived the JFK Review Board in 1998. And those documents did not appear this week. So the idea that there's nothing significant left in the documents that the CIA is still hiding, we strongly disagree. And that's why we sued the president and the National Archives, because there is significant information in those files about the CIA's sources and methods around Lee Harvey Oswald, the accused assassin who denied shooting President Kennedy. So this is far from done. We will see the CIA in court next year, and we intend to obtain the rest of the records. This is the history that belongs to the American people. It doesn't belong to the CIA. Remember too, Jim, this is the fourth time in 5 years that the CIA has blown the statutory deadline for full disclosure. Okay? Congress said in 1992, all of these records should be made public by October 2017, except in the rarest of cases. That's the statutory language, the rarest of cases. 5 years after that deadline, the CIA comes to the American people and says, oh, 4,000 documents, that's what we mean by the rarest of cases. You know, some people will say that the CIA is not hiding anything. Other people are going to be suspicious and say, you know, our government agencies need to be transparent on this supremely important question, and we're not there yet.
Well, and I suspect that there are folks out there who are going to say, well, okay, these remaining documents that are not being disclosed, those must be the good ones. Those must be the ones that we need to see. And it kind of boggles the mind as to why the CIA or the administration doesn't really see that. I want to read one detail from the files about Lee Harvey Oswald's psych evaluation after the shooting. It says, and I think Tom Foreman mentioned some of this, Oswald's motivation is largely explained in terms of his neurotic background, his failure to achieve status, and his very deep resentment of all authority. Oswald saw a movie on TV about an attempted presidential assassination with a rifle shortly before his deed, which could have sparked him into action. What do you think about that?
Could have sparked, you know, the Warren Commission never established a motive for Oswald. The Warren Commission did not see this material as belonging in its report. So I don't think that these speculative post hoc claims about Oswald's psychology are as important as the records about CIA operations around Oswald while JFK was still alive. And that's what the CIA is still withholding. So, you know, this is not the place to argue about who was responsible or, you know, was there a conspiracy or was there not? This is about, is the CIA going to obey the law? Is the CIA going to hold itself accountable as Congress intended? And, you know, yes, this week was disappointing because it's clear that the CIA does not intend to fulfill the spirit of the JFK Records Act. So that's why we're in court, and that's why we're going to continue to press for full disclosure.
All right, Jefferson Morley, keep us posted on the progress of this because, I mean, it has been nearly 60 years. The public deserves full disclosure on all of this. We appreciate your time. Thank you, Jefferson, very much.
Thank you.